Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look at how best you can step into your power. Okay, guys. By the way, if you have forgotten, we are on the road to 10,000 followers. We are all, we're over halfway there, guys. And as soon as we get there, I will be giving away the Seasonal Fox Tarot, the Day Edition, which I will be using in the reading today. That will be signed. It is numbered, sealed, along with one of my books. If you did not know, I am an international best-selling author. All right, you cannot get my books anywhere any longer that are signed. So there you go, guys. Special just for you. So I already had one card come out, ladies. If you will, please, one more for the collective. Taking back or stepping into your power. Okay, guys. Uh, do, 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 do. We have the number 32 that has come out already. All right, ladies, any more that need to come out, please, if you would. If nothing else comes out, then we'll have to say that this is it. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. We have salvation and we have sacrifice. Salvation and sacrifice. The number 24, which is a 6, the lover's card. The number 32, which is a 5. Fives are about change, conflict, competition, sacrifice. You may need to sacrifice something in order to achieve your salvation here, or what you perceive as salvation. And don't take it in the literal sense of who will save your soul. Not like that. Okay, it's more about the salvation of your own your sovereignty. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into the reading. How can we assert our independence more effectively where we have not been? Ladies, if you will, please. And if you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, you can always book one in the description box down below. Judgment. Okay, I don't want to say be judgmental, but definitely use your best discernment whenever it comes to making decisions. Okay, how you can assert your independence more effectively. Be very critical in your judgment. Sacrifice. If something needs to go, let it go. All right. Judgment can also be the act of allowing something to be, of releasing something. Scorpionic energy. Okay. Scorpio rules the 8th house, which is all about death and transformation. All right. Endings for new beginnings, knowing that something needs to change. All right. How can we become more creative in our daily life? The King of Cups. Okay, delve into those emotions. What makes you feel emotionally alive? What makes you feel emotionally? Like, I can't wait to get up in the morning and do this. I can't wait to embrace that enthusiasm for emotional involvement in your life. What is it that makes you feel alive? I love going for walks out to the park, being in nature, putting my feet on the bare grass, okay? Dancing in the storms that have been coming through, rolling through the past couple of days here in Texas. Yeah, that makes me feel joy. I don't, but that's just me, all right? Everyone else is going to have their own version of what makes them feel emotionally alive, emotionally connected. How can we embrace every part of our passion, our sensuality, the wow, okay. The Three of Swords, acknowledging any kind of pain that exists there. Whenever you think about something that you have passion for, is there pain there? If this is in regards to sensuality, is there something that has caused you pain in the past? Maybe it is flitting from relationship to relationship and thinking that love equals passion, or passion equals love. And that has left you in a state of feeling betrayed, hurt, a loss of, yeah, a heartache here with the Three of Swords. Oh, okay. How you can embrace it is to acknowledge that this is no longer something that you want to participate in, because it only leads to heartache and pain. Maybe taking the more stable, grounded, and methodical approach, knowing your worth and your value before you I'm trying to think of, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? That may have been something that you, that, and it is said that, and I will say that as a woman, I kind of agree with this. Women view passion and love as very similar. Men have a very distinguishing view of that. Uh, so take that if it resonates, leave it if it does not. But realizing where you've been hurt in the past, possibly even restricting yourself from your passions based on past experience and past pain. That's how you can embrace every part of your sensuality, is by owning it, saying, yeah, you know what, I used to be like that. It did not work. So I'm not going to continue to engage in activities like that. How can we liberate ourselves from anything that has been holding us back by society or by other people around us? The Five of Swords. Yeah. Speak. It's about winning at all costs. The Five of Swords. It's also about conflict. Okay, it can be verbal conflict. Speak up. Fight back with your words. Okay, say this is not okay with me. The Five of Swords can be about mental conflict. I don't necessarily see this as you creating mental conflict in someone else. Swords are of the mind, and or words. Right, speaking conflict. Hey, I have a problem with this. Not being afraid to speak up, even if it does cause conflict. Hey, I have a problem with this. Okay, I don't like the way that you're treating me. I don't like the way that you are. Really assert yourself. Really step into your power and say and voice your opinion. I don't like this. I'm not going to continue to engage in this tete-a-tete with you. If this is a relationship, if this is a work situation, then go to your higher up and say, look, I'm not okay with the way that I am being treated in this position at this particular point in time. I have difficulties operating under the conditions that I'm in. Okay, I know I phrase things in a you say it however you want to, but speak up. Let your voice be heard. Okay, don't be afraid of conflict that arises based on your feelings and your emotions. I feel like that's why the King of Cups is here. You may have in the past, in a romantic sense or in a sensual sense, not spoken up. Okay, and that's not to say anything that needs a trigger warning associated with it, although it may. But I feel like maybe didn't speak up in the past and say, look, I don't like the way that you're treating me. Really, quite honestly, I feel like I'm uncertain about where this is going. I feel used. I feel like this is not benefiting me in the way that I would like it to. I don't like this relationship. I don't like you. I don't like the way that you treat me. Okay? Don't be afraid to speak up. In what ways can we embrace the darker elements of ourselves and use them to our advantage? Okay, again, this is kind of about, yeah, okay. You overanalyze everything, and sometimes that is a good thing. Embracing the fact that you may be stuck in a prison of the mind and unable to move forward, acknowledge it. Again, a lot of these with the swords are thoughts, or these are things that we grapple with in the mindscape. So if you're feeling like you are trapped, if you're feeling like you cannot move forward because you're constantly overthinking everything, lean more into your intuition. Okay, leverage that and say, all right, I know that I have a tendency to overthink, acknowledge it, and say, how can I listen more into my intuition, or how can I think my way out of this problem instead of staying stuck in it? All right. What message that needs to come through for the collective, please, ladies? Okay. Wow. Okay. The Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. There's something here that the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're at a completion with something here. Some of you are actively giving your cup, giving your heart, giving your emotion. And I see why the Three of Swords is here. You may have been, I love you. Say that too fast. Give your heart too fast. Give your cup of emotion too fast. And that sometimes ends in a painful betrayal. Again, I'm seeing sacrifice here. Sacrifice and salvation. I'm getting a lot of people pleasing energy off of this. I'm not I'm not trying to sugarcoat things, and it's been weighing here on you. The 10 of Wands. Okay, if you've been taking on the burdens and the responsibilities of everyone else, or putting everyone else's emotional needs ahead of your own, then I can definitely see why the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords is here. And the guidance here is to stop wearing your heart on your sleeve for the wrong people. I want to put that caveat out there, for the wrong people. How do you know who the right people are? The right person is. Okay. You sometimes take the slow and steady approach. Virgo, we're really good at that. Lean into that Knight of Pentacles. Really suss out the situation. When someone shows you who they truly are the first time, believe them. Don't give them chance after chance after chance. And we are bad about that. I'm speaking for myself as well. Triple Virgo. We are bad about that. No wonder that the first card out about how you can assert your independence better is Judgment. Okay, look at your past judgment calls. Be more judgmental. And I don't mean that in a negative context. I mean, judge the situation accordingly. If you've been giving people free passes, if you have been giving multiple chances, multiple opportunities for people to show you the same exact thing over and over again, I can see why you're needing to speak up here. You're needing to say, look, this bothers me. This has been weighing on me. The 10 of Wands. You almost feel caught between a rock and a hard place for some of you. It's like, should I speak at this or should I not? Should I just remain quiet and continue to overanalyze this? Some of you lay in bed at night thinking about the things that you wish that you could have said, the different decisions that you could have made, or the things that you would love to let go. Why does this keep me up at night? Why does this keep bothering me? Maybe these are questions that need deeper exploration. I'm interested if anyone would like a shadow work reading or an inner child reading. If so, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how this resonates with you in the comments down below. I don't have any major arcana here except for Scorpio, and that is telling me that there is a need for 8th house. Looking at your 8th house, what is in your 8th house? Death, transformation. What needs to change? The 10 of Wands. This is weighing you down. The Page of Pentacles. You desire to learn more about what it is that you're scared about. And I like that. You're scared of this is being curious. You're saying, yeah, I almost feel like there is a bit of fear here and you're getting curious about it. In fact, maybe that is why you clicked on this reading, is because you want to know how you can better step into your power. You're tired of feeling like things are unclear or uncertain. You're tired of being afraid of moving forward just to be hurt again and again and again. For some of you, this is, as I said before, I was getting repetitive. The Moon, Cancer and Piscean energy, Scorpionic energy, strength here. You're asking to find strength. I feel like in clarity, the Ace of Swords. This is also about speaking your truth. It's about clarity and epiphany. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Leo energy here in the strength. Cancer and Piscean energy here in the Moon. And then we have Judgment, Scorpionic energy. Again, I really get the feeling that whoever I'm connecting with, whatever group I'm connecting with, you've been through the same things over and over and over again. Sacrifice, the number 5. Something does need to change here. Sacrifice. If it means giving up the way that you have always been and locking down your emotions just a little bit more. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we do have retreat. Okay, so for some of you, you may be saying, yeah, I need to go into hermit mode for a bit of time. The number 20 could be significant, does not have to be. And figure out where, yeah, sovereignty and salvation. I feel like these are interchangeable. This is almost giving me a spiritual awakening as well. I was getting this for you guys before, and I'm getting it for you again now. Some of you are waking up. All right. Some of you are saying, yeah, I've been doing the same thing, expecting a different result. And you know what? I continually get hurt in the process of trying to adjust fire. Everything that I try leads me back to, I'm not surprised to see this. We do have Capricorn coming out. Capricorn could be significant. You could have that in your chart. And we also have the butterfly, a symbol of Scorpio, death, and transformation. Something does need to change. Something definitely needs to change here. Ooh, Judgment, Scorpionic energy. Leo underneath the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of swords here. I could see why you would really be wanting clarity or honesty here in a situation. It's like, yeah, that's where your power lies. I feel like is in knowledge. It doesn't at all. Knowledge is power, right? The more that you know, the better educated you are on your emotions, the more that you've been through. And sometimes these lessons that we go through that we have to pass, this Three of Swords, this Five of Swords, this Eight of Swords, they're uncomfortable and we don't like them, but they lead us toward greater and greater change. Okay. And at some point you can say, look back and say, you know what, after everything that I've been through, I'm a damn warrior and nothing has broken me yet. Why am I scared to move forward? Cancer and Piscean energy in the moon that came out. Why am I scared to move forward? Why am I hesitant whenever I've been through what most people would would consider to be a breaking point? Okay. Wisdom. Okay. While we wait for life, life passes. Seneca. Stop procrastinating on what truly matters, whether it's pursuing a passion or spending time with loved ones. Don't let life slip by in endless waiting for things to fall into place. Prioritize what brings you joy and grab fulfillment. Go out there and grab it. Joy and fulfillment, and go out there and grab it. Remember that every journey starts with a single step. Yep. I've brought up the Knight of Pentacles several times. Take things step by step. All right, guys. That is what I have for you. Let me know how and if this resonates with you in the comments down below. Be careful of your emotions. Don't give them too freely. There's something about making someone prove their worth and their value. Prove that they're worthy of your affection, your time, your effort, and your attention. Know your worth and your value here. I feel like you give to situations and you don't always see a return on your investment. Okay, guys? All right, make sure that you subscribe, that you slap that like button, and let me know how this resonates with you in the comments down below. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, the link for that is in the description box down below, guys. With that in mind, take care, and I will see you guys again here soon. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by and watching the video, spending your time with me. I would love for you to become a part of our community here, liking, sharing, subscribing, and letting me know how and if this resonated with you in the comments down below. You can always book a personal reading with me, and if you liked this video, make sure to check out the other ones here. Okay, guys? All right, I will see you soon.